is Sunday. It's 6:40 p.m. I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. And I did not take you guys with me. I'm sorry. So we're going to have a car vlog. While I go to Walmart at 6:40 p.m. to pick up my son another box of hair bleach. Anyway, it's Sunday. It's 6:40. We're going to go to Walmart real quick and I'll tell you what I've done today. I got up this morning and John and I went to Walmart to get a couple things because I needed a couple things because obviously I go to Walmart every day. We come back and then we were gonna, all three of us, me, EXO, and John, go see the movie Lady and the Woman in the Yard, which we tried to go see last weekend, didn't work out. Anyway, EXO didn't go with us. It was just me and John, which was great. We left the house around, I don't know, 12 o'clock and we got home around 5. It was really nice. And maybe it was meant to be that way, just me and John. But we went and we saw the movie at the mall and it was really good. It was really good. It was kind of one of those movies it was a horror movie, but at the end it was like, damn, what just happened? Like, you got to think, like, what is this really about? A mom trying to take care of these kids after her husband dies. Like, it's a good movie. Anyway, so we saw the movie, and then we walked around the mall for a little bit. We ended up in Hot Topic, which, you know, my kids love Hot Topic. And John got me a couple things for my birthday, because my birthday is tomorrow. John wanted to get me something for my birthday, so he got me a shirt from Hot Topic, which I was like, you know, you don't have to get me anything. I'm going to be 47. But he really wanted to get me something, and it was really nice. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, if you're going to get me something, give me this shirt. And when we get home, I'll show you what it is. We went into Bath and Body, and he also got me a candle for my birthday, and it was really nice. And I'll show you the candle when we get home. I thought that was really nice. It was really nice just hanging out with him, just me and John. Not that, you know, EXO, whatever, but you know what I mean. We went to Dunkin' Donuts, got a drink. And then on the way home, we stopped by the tattoo shop because John had a question. Because EXO, piercings. John, same thing. John has even more, okay? And I didn't have anything to do with John's piercings. Anyway, he had to go in there for something. So I was like, okay, well, this is where I got my tattoo for Benson. So I wanted to ask the guy who did my tattoo, like, you know, because I want to get a tattoo on my hand. And I talked to him, and I'll show you the picture of my inspiration, but it's going to be like boom, 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 whatever. So he looked at my hand, and he said that it'd probably be about $150, which, happy birthday to me, because that's what I'm going to get myself for my birthday, all right? And besides, it's my hand. And then I was thinking, you know, I want to get this hand tattoo. And also, there are a couple of different tattoos I want to get on my left arm, my left forearm. And I was thinking, I'm never going to work in corporate America. You know, that's just not going to be me. So what does it matter? Anyway, so I have that scheduled for Wednesday at 1 o'clock. We're going in. I'm sure it's going to hurt like hell. It's got to. It's your hand. Having something... Ugh. Anyway, so I got that scheduled. And also at Hot Topic, John got EXO. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I think we're all just trying to... I've talked about this before, and the regrets I have, you know, the time that I missed with my boys. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but it was just nice. And John wanted to do something nice for EXO. So he got her a couple things, got her a couple shirts and some night pants and whatever. And it's just really nice. He got them 2 keychains that kind of go together. Each has one, you know. But, I mean, John, he'll be 30 in a couple years. So it's like, is it too late to fix, not that it was broken, but there's more that I could have done. There's so much more that I could have done in my boys' lives. I could have. And maybe it was because I was such a young mom. I don't know. But then isn't that a stupid excuse, you know? I don't know. I guess I'm just thankful that he doesn't hate me and we're able to kind of build a new, maybe adult parent relationship, I guess. So he got EXO a couple things, which is pretty cool. And now we are at Walmart. Tonight is the season premiere of, I'm going in the wrong way. Oh, God. I hate when people do this, and then here I am doing it, driving the wrong way. You know, when you're, is a season premiere of The Last of Us Season 2. So EXO and I are going to have a little watch party, and we're going to watch it. Because that was a great, shit. I'm going the wrong way. I'm just going the wrong way. That was a great show, but the video game, where am I going? The video game was even better. Anyway, let me run in here and get this. This is what I'm getting. Splat. Brilliant bleach for my kid because he's on a journey with his hair. All right, we're on the way. I got the stuff. It was a great day. Tomorrow is Monday, and EXO has a horse riding trail, a trail ride to go on with the place that we go in Chesapeake, the Western class. They're having a trail ride tomorrow. So I don't even think I updated you guys about that because we're going to go ahead and stay with the Western. I mean, we're going to stay with Suffolk, with English and Western. We're not making any changes because I was talking to the instructor last week, and she said she wanted EXO to come out and volunteer during the summer, which would give EXO more riding time with the Western. So that's what we're doing tomorrow at like 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'm on vacation. I'm excited. I want to get my hand tattooed. We're going to do the trail ride. I really would like to drive out to the Outer Banks just for the day. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Sugar and Benson need to be picked up. And they took... I had all these plans, but this was before everything happened. And, you know, I don't know. And also, I sent a message to my landlady because if you go to the SPCA, you got to show them like, hey, guess what? I can have a dog. Okay, whatever. So I messaged her and I was like, hey, you know, just heads up. I don't know, want to get another dog. So I was like, you know, I just need to have confirmation that we're cool, whatever. And then she sends me back. She says, well, and I've never had a problem with my landlady. And she says to me, well, I don't think you can get a pit bull because blah, blah, blah. Fine with me. And then she says, you know, I don't know if, you know, we can have dogs or not. And I was like, what? I guess she said she doesn't know, like, if the owner's allowing people to have dogs. And so I haven't messaged her back yet, and she wasn't rude when she messaged me. She was just saying she doesn't know, and she said, well, you know, I'll find out because I know you're a good pet owner, blah, 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 blah. And so I haven't messaged her back, but part of me kind of wants to battle because, I mean, I've lived there for, I guess, four years now, and in my lease, it says you can have a small dog. It does say you cannot have pit bulls. But it does say that you can have a dog. So I don't want to be snarky about it, you know. I really don't. But if my lease says that I can have a small, you know, but then my lease, I've lived there 4 years, okay? Next year will be 5. And I've never signed a new lease. We just never have. It's just been a thing like, yeah, I'm living there. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be like a jerk about it, but I want to be like, well, it says in my lease, you know, I don't know how to go about that. Like, I want to send a message and say, well, I mean, you know, I don't know. But I did tell her, like, it didn't specifically have to be a pit bull. That's fine. Just maybe something like a smaller animal or dog, whatever. But I don't know about that, because, and I know that some people, you guys have been like, oh, you know, you're not paying too much for rent. But, you know, if you raise my rent, when I started out there, I paid $825 a month. And now I'm paying $1,015. And we all know how my laundry room, sometimes we have laundry machines that work and sometimes we don't. I don't know. There's things I could pick apart. But I mean, at the end of the day, I do like my place where I live. But then it's like, come on. You raise my rent. I pay every month on time. I've been a great tenant. Now, don't tell me I can't have a dog if it says in my lease that I can. You know, I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on how my day has gone so far. It's now 7 o'clock. I'm going to go home and I'm going to finish dinner, which I really haven't started, but I'm going to start dinner. But I mean, it's just so far, it's been a really good day, and it's been really, I guess it's been really nice getting to know my son again, you know. And do I have two sons? Yes, I do. I reach out to my oldest son, but he's not reaching back. And I don't know if that's because the boys kind of left on bad terms. And I don't know this. Like, if my oldest is like, oh, well, I'm not taking sides, you know, and I don't know if he doesn't think that. I don't know that he does. He hasn't said anything. I'm just things I think of, you know. I hope he doesn't think that. But I reach out and, you know, I don't know. Anyway, we're not even going to talk about that, because if you've been with me for a long time, you know that my oldest son and I have had a rough past, but I don't know. It's so funny, because like when you're young, you don't think about, like, my parents would be like, oh, you need to appreciate this more, you need to blah 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 blah. Like when I was young, I was like, who cares, but now I'm thinking, like, all this stuff like my parents told me, and then I wish I could go back, like I took for granted, you know. And you can't get that time back, but obviously that's what life is. That's how life is. You're a stupid kid, and then you're an adult who regrets the things you did as a stupid kid. And nobody can go back and do everything correctly. Or, I mean, maybe there are people that have lived their lives exactly the way they wanted to, and you know, it's gone perfect, but I don't know. Anyway, and also, I know I'm just throwing a lot at you. One of my vlogs, I talked about how I was hitting the gas instead of the brake. I have not done that since that day that I told you, because I've been, when I'm driving, not in my head, because I know for a while I was just driving and zoning out. So I've been very, like, you know, so I just want to let you guys know I'm not over here crashing into people. I'm being more mindful. But we're home now, and after I get dinner finished, I'll show you what my son got me for my birthday. Here is my new shirt. Overthinking and also hungry. Same. And my candle. It is Mahogany Teakwood Intense. Anyway, being the stellar vlogger that I am, I never ended the vlog. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And we're going to pick up today, which is Monday. I am 47. So I'm going to go. I'll talk to you later today. As always, I'll vlog again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.